All right, guys, we're back. It's the second episode, and I have a guest.
Hey.
It's my sister. Maddie's here.
Hello.
That's all? That's all you got?
Hi, I'm Madie. I'm 15. I'm her
okay,
sister.
that's too much. That's too much. We're trying to be relaxed here, okay?
Sorry.
And you're really harsh in the mellow. Yes. Just relax a little bit. But no, so I have my sister, and I'm really excited to finally not be talking to myself, even though this is literally only the second episode. And I thought, what better than to have a sibling edition podcast?
Period, queen.
Okay, so obviously, my sister likes to send me TikToks, and she sent me a really funny one, and it was like, this is for siblings. Were you the one with the knife or the one getting chased? And I thought that's a perfect place to start today. So, Maddie, which one were you?
I was the one getting chased.
Yes, you were. I was the one with the knife.
Was.
Literally and metaphorically. I did chase you with a knife, I'm sure. Can't remember a specific time, but I've chased you with all types of things.
Okay, this is kind of off topic, but I remember when, like, one time we were, like, decorating cookies or doing something, and you got, like, frosting. You rubbed it on my arm, so I put it in your hair. And we called Dad. You called Dad. And we were supposed to be cleaning the house. And we were literally both sitting in his room, and we got in so much trouble.
How many times have we called Dad when we were younger? A lot.
I remember I called him one time when you locked me out of the house. You didn't do anything about it, but...
I'm trying to think of a time when I called Dad. I can't think of a specific time.
That's because you were the mean one.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
You were mean to me sometimes too, though. And I think, but I was meaner back. Like, you would, like, kind of, like, pick at me or, like, jab, jab, jab. And then I'd be like, all right, swing. Like, I ain't taking jabs over here. I'm doing roundhouse kicks. Like, you better watch out.
The only, like, terrible thing I remember is when our neighbors were over and I threw the remote and it hit you in the eye. And Dad wasn't even that mad at me.
Oh my gosh, that reminds me of a time when this was a complete accident. You were being a brat or something. I think you were, like, had a little bit of an attitude. Remember when you were a witch for Halloween?
I did.
And you had that witch hat? Well, it was a cheap costume from a cheap Halloween store, but there was a metal piece on, like, the little hat, like the little buckle that goes around the hat. And I threw the witch hat at you. And of course the piece that hit you was the hard metal in the back of your head, and you started bleeding. I felt terrible. The neighbors were over babysitting us. Holy crap, this was, like, when was this? Probably, like, 2008? Like, this was, like, a long time ago. And I just felt so bad. I was like, oh my gosh, my dad's literally gonna kill me.
Oh, so you felt bad for yourself.
Yeah, I felt bad for I'm just kidding. No. And I felt bad for you. I didn't mean, like, my intentions were not to literally hurt you to the point where you bleed. Like, I was just, like, I think you threw the hat at me or something, so I threw it back at you. But I threw it back twice as hard, and I got my karma. It was like, no, honey. No. But...
I didn't even mean to do this at all, but when I was climbing the closet, and the closet door fell on your head.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's always a good one. I almost used that for a memory in my art class in high school. Still wish I did. I still have a scar on the back of my head. I can feel it. And, like, when my hair's, like, when I had it shaved down really short, you could see it. It's a big scar. I don't think...
it's pretty beefy.
Do you have any scars from the witch's hat?
No, I do have scars on my arm from when you would dig your nails into me. I do have scars on my arm. There's one right here.
We even now.
There's another one right here. And the thing is, they're in, like, the perfect nail shape, too. Because you used to grow your nails out. Like...
it wasn't that I was purposely growing them out. It was just that I didn't like to cut my nails.
Uh-huh.
And I liked having claws. But I don't think you purposely made the closet door fall on my head, but I
didn't.
I think you were a little bit happy that it happened.
I probably was.
Like, I think you were just like a little bit like, finally, I got her back. I got her back. It was perfect, finally.
I probably was.
Revenge. But, okay, so that kind of, I remembered a story, and this kind of goes along, now that we have a whole bunch of stories about me being the sibling with the knife and you being the one chased, and I wanted to see if you remembered this story. So, we were on the bus, coming home from school, like any other day. You were probably in, like, kindergarten, maybe first grade, maybe. So, what would that make me? Third or fourth grade, right? So, we got off the bus. I think you were in kindergarten and I was in third grade. We got off the bus. We're walking up the driveway at the old house, obviously. And I was like, Madie, why don't you close your eyes and I'll tell you where to go. I'll walk you up the driveway. I was just being vicious for no reason. I was just like, whatever. And you were like, okay. So, in my defense, you were dumb enough to fall for it, and you knew I was mean. So I said, okay. And I was just like, close your eyes, and you kept them closed the whole time, and I was like, just keep going straight. Just keep going straight. Do you remember this at all?
No.
Just keep going straight, and I let you walk right into the back of Jackie's old car. And you went, ba-doom. You fell on the ground and you were crying. You were like, why did you do that? And I didn't mean to. I forgot.
I do not remember that.
Oh my gosh. Oh, it was so bad. You were crying and like we had to go inside and I was like, stop crying, you're fine, Madie, you just walked into the back of the car. And I kid you, the noise that it made when you walked in the back of the car was like it was so loud.
I have so many memories of me falling in our old driveway.
Golf cart, not the golf cart.
Yes. Okay, that's one of them. So, when we still do have the golf cart, but Haley would drive it, and I would jump off of it and try to land into the grass. And then I remember one time, we were gonna reverse, and we did a reverse, and we started slow, and then you were like, no, because if you jump out, I don't want to run over you. It's so funny. But I remember one time, I was just by myself, and I had gotten off the bus. And it was starting to get like warmer, and I was walking backwards with my heavy backpack on.
Oh, I think I remember that.
And I fell. And I just remember my first thought was looking to see how far away the bus was.
To make sure no one.
Yes.
Oh my god. Okay, speaking of more falling, so for Halloween one year, we drove around. So my dad has a minivan, and we for Halloween, like we lived in like a neighborhood, but like the houses weren't close together, like they were pretty far apart. So we'd walk for a little while, but we'd start getting tired and it'd get cold or whatever. So my dad would open the back of the van, and we'd like sit on the edge, and he'd drive slow. But, so we went around and we were on our way back home, right? And Madie was sitting on the edge. I think I was more inside the van. Like, you were on the edge. I don't know, whoever was on the edge. And, we were going like 5 miles per hour at tops. 10 at tops. No faster than 10. Because I know Dad wouldn't do that in case somebody fell out. And Madie fell out. She fell out, and she was laying stomach down on the floor after falling like, 3 feet? 2 feet, maybe? Yeah, probably more like 2 feet. And she didn't you start crying?
Probably. Out of embarrassment, more so.
Yeah, because we had friends and stuff with us that year. Oh, that was so funny. But I remember she was just laying there. She didn't get up. And I was like, Madie! I got scared that you were actually, after falling 2 feet, going like 5 miles per hour up the driveway. Are you kidding me?
Oh my gosh. This is like a recent story, but literally last year, I think it was like lunchtime, we were in the front of the school and everybody was like skateboarding, you know, skater boys, you know, whatever. Mm-hmm. Everybody was out there. There was juniors, sophomores, freshmen. Everybody was out there. It's like, oh, I know how to ride a skateboard. No. so I'm riding it down the sidewalk with bumps, and I'm not very good. And I fell at the end of it. I just remember laying there flat on my back, all spread out. Everybody was at the other end laughing, and I was so embarrassed.
I have a video of you from when you were at school and you were sitting. Are there chairs at my old high school, Madie's current school, have like wheels on the bottom of them, so they wheel around. They're like actually really nice chairs for a school, not gonna lie. But so she was on the chair and the chair just slips out from behind you and you fall on the floor. Remember that video? You sent it to me last year? And you're like, oh, it's like a 3-second video.
Yeah, no, that was actually planned.
Oh. Well, there was never mind, I take that back.
It was like a whole 18-second video, and I was like, no, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. And Carol was like, Jones is gonna yell at you. And I was like, no, he won't. It's okay.
Did he yell at you?
No, I don't even think he noticed, actually. Now that I think about it.
Okay. I forgot, I thought about this before, but since we did go to the same high school, I thought, what was your favorite school parking lot memory? I'll start, because I have my favorite from last year. I was sitting in my car, like one does, and so we have like 1, 2, 3, 4 rows of like parking spaces. Because our school used to be like a conference center, so it's not like a normal school. So like get that normal high school parking lot out of your mind. It's not that. And so the people who parked on the back row were oh, that's the dogs barking.
Really?
Yeah. Or it's Josie and Sugar outside, I think. Oops, sorry, disregard that. But so the people who park, okay, we're gonna pause for a second. Hold on, guys. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. That was our dogs barking because they're annoying. But okay, favorite school parking lot memory. Okay, so there's the back row of cars, and that's like where all like the crackheads park. Like I'm sorry, but. Yes, he is in there. Yeah, yes, he is.
It's true.
Yes.
It is true.
And so that's where, like, the crazies, crackheads, just, like, they do weird stuff. Like, what? So here's my favorite memory. I remember once, there's a lot of people at my school drive trucks because we live in Yeehaw Town. And, or close to Yeehaw Towns. My school wasn't in a Yeehaw Town, but all the surrounding towns are Yeehaw Towns. That's kind of how, I guess. I don't know how the city wasn't a Yeehaw Town. It's like a yuppity town, surprisingly. I literally hate that city. But anyway, so all the Yeehaws come to the yuppity town, and it doesn't work great, right? So we have a good little mix of Yeehaws and yuppities. And then we just have, like, the normal people who are like, why am I stuck here? Why am I here? But, okay, I'm dragging this out too long, sorry. So, the Yeehaws would, like, one of them would back up into a parking spot, and another one would come with their truck, and they'd, like, tap the front of their trucks together, like, the, like, grills of their trucks, and they just go back and forth and just tap. Like, just tap their trucks together. For what? But I will say it was very enjoyable for me to watch from my car. Like, I just sat and watched, and it was really funny. And then another thing was somebody had a South Park or Family Guy, like, big, gigantic stuffed animal thing that you can, like, win at carnivals. And they would, like, stick it out the top of their sunroof and, like, I can't remember if they drove around with it like that or if they just sat there. But that was also kind of funny to see. I don't like Family Guy or South Park, but it was just weird. There was just so many weird things. Oh, I have another one, but after you go.
I'm pretty sure at one point that was in our vehicle. Our truck. I'm
Probably.
Pretty sure at one point we had it in there. My favorite would probably be either like at lunch when it was whatever, it was lunch. He did this all the time. But, big, huge truck. He would go forward a little bit and then ram it, and we would reverse. And Jacob would, it's okay, I can say that. Jacob would turn around and be like, Carden, stop, you're gonna hit the tree. And it's just this tiny little twig tree. Like, it would literally do nothing to his car. Not do shit at all. Oh, and then another one was, so we live on the school is on, like, a road with, like, other restaurants. And so there's a hotel as well. And there's, like, cinder blocks over there, like, blocking you from, like, the woods that's right by it. And we had to drive over there to help one of the driver's friends. And he reversed right into the cinder blocks.
Okay, this is really the best memory. I don't even know if you were at school yet. This might have been 2 years ago. I think it was 2 years ago. But there was this kid. Bless his soul. I feel really bad for him. Like, and he got hurt, and I feel bad. But you gotta think, I didn't know that at the time. Okay. So he, like, I think it might have been, like, icy or something, or maybe not. Maybe he was just, like, playing around with his friends or whatever, play fighting or whatever you want to call it, roughhousing. And he fell somehow, and he hurt his leg or knee really bad on the concrete. And, like, his friends go in, they run in. Again, I'm sitting in my car watching this happen from my car. I can't really hear much because I have all my windows up and whatnot. So I'm just watching it unfold. So his friends run in to the school. And they look worried. I'm kind of like, oh no, what happened? And our old principal, so you weren't there yet because it was the old principal, comes out with a wheelchair. And nobody in it. Nobody in it at all. And my old friend, she was in the car. She's like, Mr. Principal, I can't say his name. Mr. Principal, Grandpa died years ago. It's just one of those situations where you need to be there, but it was so funny. But anyway, he comes back with the kid on the wheelchair. His knee's pretty bloody and not looking good, and I felt bad, but it was mainly just the comment. It was so funny. That was like one of the best things that ever happened at lunch. Hope that kid's okay. But those were some funny times. Some very funny times. And so, okay, this is just, I can't even make this, like, transition into the next topic smoothly. So this is a transition. I want to talk about friendships when you are children. So me and Madie had, like, they were our neighbors, but, like, we went to preschool with them together, and we were, like, really, really close for a really long time with them, and they lived right down the street from us, and we go over there all the time, and we'd, like, hang out for the day, hang out outside, play, like, in the woods, and da-da-da-da-da. Sometimes we get to go in the basement and play. That was really fun when we got to do that. But one of the things that, like, we would always want to either spend the night or stay for dinner or whatnot. And it was always, like, whether we were at their house or they were at our house, we always, like, were, like, the friend always was the one who should have asked the parents. Like, if you ask my mom, she won't say no to you, type of thing. But then I saw a meme on Instagram, and it was, like, when you're trying to get your friend to ask your mom for them to stay for dinner, and I was like, oh my god, other people did that too? That wasn't just us? Like, I didn't know that was a universal kid thing. Like, we all thought the same way, that if we had our friends ask, that would work. And I think that is really funny.
I still believe that it did work. It was just, like, hard to ever get the friend to ask.
Yeah. I think it kind of worked, but I think it worked, and then after we left, their mom was, like, really, really, like, type of thing. Or, like, even, like, I don't know, did we ever make them ask Dad?
I don't know. I think because we used to go over there way more.
Yeah. Yeah. I think And then too, like, if they wanted to stay for dinner, it was just kind of like they just kind of stayed and didn't leave. And they're like, here, have food.
Yeah.
Like, type of deal. Like, it just made me very happy, like I said, to know that other people did that too. Like, it wasn't just us, which is really, really nice. We're not the odd ones out of the bunch this time.
You think we usually were the odd ones?
I think I was. I don't know if you were. But I know I was always the odd one out.
Yeah, you were definitely the odd one out until you got to college, which was this year.
Yes!
But it's okay, because, like, I was the odd one out until, like, last year. So it's okay.
And the only reason why you're not the odd one out is because you turned basic. Oops.
Okay, but here's the thing. I was basic last year, too. I was just, like, I had no style. I had barely any friends. And I was usually constantly fighting with them because I truly didn't like them. But I needed friends.
I think I honestly, like, I didn't care that I was the odd one out. I was just like, whatever. Like, I'm not going to try and be a certain way to have certain friends. Like, if people like me, they like me. If they don't, they don't. And I've kind of always, like, after middle school, I was like, I'm not trying to make myself be someone I'm not so I have friends. Like, that's stupid. Why? Like, I will be alone. I don't care. If I'm alone, I'm alone. Like, so I really just tried to be my authentic self.
Yeah.
But, sorry, were you going to say something?
I mean, last year I definitely had my fair share of friends. I definitely did have, like, a pretty big, like, friend group, like, at school. But then when it came to, like, friends out of school, I had probably, like, 7 friends outside of school that I really talked to. Which, I mean, is still a decent amount. Like, you know. But then this year came, and I don't really know what happened. I don't know.
I think everybody cracked up because of the coronavirus.
Yeah. And definitely, like,
That's kind of mean.
Like, at the end of the year last year, I think people were definitely starting to, like, fall apart and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, there weren't as many, like, friendships. People were starting to not be friends anymore.
That was at the beginning of this year for me.
No, that was at the end of last year.
No, it was in January of 2020. It was right after.
But I'm talking about school year.
Oh, well, it was in the middle of the school year for me then. January's in the middle of the school year.
Okay.
But it was like early February is literally right before my birthday. And I was like,
Cute.
Good thing I don't like being around anybody on my birthday.
It's okay. I didn't even get to celebrate my birthday at all, so it's fine.
That's true.
Yeah, be grateful for what you have.
Yeah, we did get to go to the Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah, we still haven't done anything.
Everything's closed again.
I know, but when it was open, we could have.
Yeah, we could have. We should have done something. I
think everyone just kind of forgot.
Yeah.
I didn't forget, but everybody
Why didn't you
else
say
did.
something then? You should have said something.
I don't know, because Dad still didn't want to go into the restaurants.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Well, what if I make us fondue? And we have a fondue bar. Like, for just our own personal, like, birthday celebration, and then, like, or do you want to just wait till your birthday now that it's
I don't know.
closer to your next birthday?
I'm not even worried about it right now.
Now I just kind of want a fondue bar. That kind of sounds good. Dip some bread, open some cheese, and go, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, but you can only do it if you're going to make a chocolate one, too.
Okay, I would do that for you.
And can we get strawberries and marshmallows?
Oh, 100%.
Okay. I'm on board.
Okay, we'll do a fondue bar.
Can Taya come over?
This is not my house.
No, we can get a hotel.
Dad
says no.
During Corona? No, I'm just,
Facts.
Well, we can make fondue on New Year's Eve. When everybody's coming. No fondue on New Year's Eve. She gave me a look, and I was like, okay, no fondue on New Year's Eve.
I mean, I don't know. I guess it will just be all adults and then our friends. So, yeah.
I don't think Dad's gonna have that many people over.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I guess I was just thinking, like, if kids are there.
Drop a comment below if you think we should make a fun day with bar. This is just turning into our own personal conversation.
Literally.
Sorry.
Next topic.
Barbie movies!
You screamed for what? For what?
Yeah, I don't know. The little meter noise thing went up in the red, so sorry about that. Sorry.
Yes, Barbie movies. I love Barbie movies.
We used to watch Barbie movies in the back of the van for hours. We had almost every single Barbie movie.
I think we did have all of them. I want to say we, like, bought the set.
No, we didn't buy the set. We got them all
Really?
separately. Yeah, we got them all separately between, like, garage sales or, like, buying them for, like, $5 at Meijer. Like, you know, in, like,
Falling
the discount.
on a budget.
Yeah. Like,
Period.
I still think we were missing one. I think we were missing the Thumbelina one. Or, like, one of the fairy ones.
That one does sound familiar. Thumbelina.
But my all-time favorite one, other than, like, the mermaid one, where she's, like, the surfer and the mermaid.
That's what I was going to say.
I loved that one. Because I just wanted to be a
Everything
surfer. I wanted to be Barbie.
I just loved everything about it.
Yeah. And the talking dolphin was killer. Banger. Really cool. But I also love the Princess and the Pauper one. Simply because there were just so many good songs to sing. And we'd always duet.
I wonder how many of those songs we could play and just know by muscle memory.
Oh, I think it'd be sad. I think it'd be kind of sad how many I would know.
Same.
And I haven't watched a Barbie movie in a really, really long time.
Girls just want to have fun. That's in the surfer one.
That's not a Barbie song.
I know, but it's in there.
Oh, okay. Oh, did, like, Barbie do a cover?
Maybe I'm wrong, but, like, I swear they have one. Like, and it's, like, while she's...
in the ocean? Or is it when she's surfing?
It's while she's surfing, I'm pretty sure.
Oh my gosh, we're gonna have to find that.
Maybe not. Like, it's, like, in my brain, but I can't think. Should I play it right now? Should I look it up?
Yeah, look it up.
Alright.
But I really like I love that one, and I really like the Princess and the Pauper one. Because, like I said, we would duet it. Like, I'm pretty sure I used to know, I knew the lyrics, obviously, to the songs, but I'm pretty sure I knew a lot of, like, the dialogue in the movie as well. The script, some may say.
Oh, no, wait, I was wrong. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Put it close to the microphone.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
She's ready. She's up on her feet. Okay, I don't know if I can get copyrighted because I have, like, one listener. Thank you, Taya. Or what? Because it does go on Spotify and YouTube, so I don't know if I can get copyrighted. And I don't want it to get taken down. I put a lot of effort in there. Yeah. I miss Barbie movies. Bring back Barbie movies 2021.
I love Barbie movies. I love them.
You
Hey, Taya,
love
when you come over, do you want to watch Barbie movies?
What else? What else did I had one more thing that I wanted to talk about, and I forgot it. This is depressing.
Barbie movies, story times. What else did we talk about? The knife meme.
Yeah, I think we talked about everything. And I mean, we're almost at 30 minutes, so I think we did a really good one. I guess, do you have anything you wanted to talk about, Rad?
No, I'm okay.
All right, then. Well, am I really that boring to you? Am I so boring that you have to yawn? Really?
Yeah. Do you guys see how mean she is?
Really?
This is... Yeah, really. Really. This is why I was the one being chased.
You're being chased right now. Metaphorically.
I did not have to be in your podcast.
No, you did it. And I'm really thankful that you did. Because I think this was really fun. And I really appreciated not talking to myself for 30 minutes. Because sometimes it gets a little difficult to try and keep the conversation rolling. Can you quit looking at yourself for 10 minutes?
I'm obsessed with myself.
Yeah, I know. No. But all right. Do you want to give out your socials or anything, or no?
No.
Tay already has them.
Tay, comment that.
All right. Well, if anybody tuned in, thank you. And if you stayed through the whole thing, thank you. I really appreciate it.
And remember that every single one of you are hot. Period.
Yes. Period.
Look yourself in the mirror every single day and think, wow, I'm so hot, because you are. And I live by that. I do that every day.
Yeah, I can tell.
I really do.
All right. Thank you guys for listening. Bye.
Bye.